Hi everyone, hope you're doing really well. Welcome back. Welcome to another yoga flow. It's bright and early for me. Maybe it's bright and early for you too. So this will be a morning flow. We'll focus on the whole body, as always, but we will focus a little bit more on hips and on the legs. So we are going to begin with a little bit of a wrist warm up today. So just going to switch things up and come onto our hands and knees. So let's make our way onto all fours. You want to bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips like you would normally in a tabletop position. I'm just going to turn around to face you so you can see my hands, my wrists as well. So let's go ahead and spread the fingers wide. Press your knuckles, finger pads, base of your palms into the floor. Take a deep breath in and out, and we're going to begin to rock back and forth here. So be mindful of your wrists a lot throughout the warm-up. You want to bring your shoulders maybe ahead of the wrists, maybe keep them aligned on top of the wrists, maybe slightly back behind. So you want to notice how you feel, what feels good, and then just test the waters before you lean further forwards. Let's go ahead and rotate. Bring the fingers towards the outer edges, wrists in towards one another, and then rock side to side here as well. So it's similar, but you're just taking the load off a little bit because you're doing one side at a time. That's what it feels like to me anyway. So again, be really mindful of your wrist. Just lean over as much as feels comfortable for you. I do this a lot, so my wrists are a little bit more used to it. Let's go ahead and switch again. You want to bring your fingers to face your knees, this time wrists forwards towards me or wherever you're facing. Let's go ahead and shift back and forth here as well. So you want to, this is the strongest, I think. So you want to bring your shoulders maybe slightly behind your wrist, maybe over, maybe slightly ahead. So make sure that you do test before you go too far forwards, and then sit back as much as is comfortable for you as well, maybe coming onto your fingers, stretching out your forearms as well. Okay, let's come all the way around to the front. Backs of the hands one at a time. Bend into the elbow, and then as you exhale, press into the back of your hand to lengthen the arm. So you're just going to do 5 on each side. Again, be mindful that you are distributing the weight evenly along your wrists. So be mindful that you are not rolling onto your pinky fingers. So just be careful of that from happening. And then let's go ahead and switch hands. So same thing, opposite side, bending into the elbow and exhaling, lengthening the arm as you press into the back of your hand. Just 5 times on this one. Again, push away just as much as is comfortable for you as well. So really think about how it feels for you in your body. When you have finished, let's go ahead and sit back onto the heels and shake the wrists out. Maybe interlace your fingers here, roll around at the wrists. If you know me, you know I like to do both ways, so I will go ahead and switch the crossing of interlacing of my fingers as well and go in the opposite way. Okay, let's just come to sit on our heels for a moment. Taking a breath in, sweep your arms all the way up, and then as you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's do it again. Breathing in, sweep your arms up to the ceiling. This time interlace your fingers, press your palms up, take a breath in and out. One more time, breath in. Exhaling, take a side bend over to your right. Just gentle side bend. We're still just warming up through the body. It's early in the morning. Inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, take a side bend over to your left this time. Breathe in, come back to center. Exhale, bring the arms out forwards, pushing the palms away, rounding through your back. Squeeze your belly in, separate the shoulder blades, chin into chest. Breathe in, come all the way back up, gentle lift of your heart. Exhale to round again, same as before. Breathing in, come all the way back up one more time. Good, exhale here. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to side bend over to your right one more time. So both sides. Breathe in, come back to center. Exhaling, take it over to your left again. Let's breathe in, come back to center. And then exhaling, bring your palms together, hands to heart. Okay, let's go ahead and shake the hands, the arms, the wrists out one more time. And then make our way back onto all fours. So again, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers, press your palms, knuckles, finger pads. Take a breath in. And exhale, begin to round through your spine, squeezing your belly in, chin into chest. Breathing in, tuck your tailbone out, drop your belly, look ahead or up. Let's keep going. Exhaling to round through your spine, nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Separate the shoulder blades at the back as you push the floor away. Breathing in, tuck your tailbone out, drop your belly, look ahead or up. And again, exhale to round through your spine. And inhale to find that arch through your back body. On your next exhale, go ahead and find a neutral spine. We're going to tuck the toes under at the back. Press into your palms a lot. Take a breath in. Exhaling, push into your heels and lift your knees off the mat. Just about an inch or so, hovering them off the mat. Keep breathing in and out. Keep lengthening that spine. Good. Take another breath in. And then exhale, bring your knees down onto the mat. And then sit back towards your heels in a child's pose. Take your arms down by the sides of your body. Give your arms a rest. Give your shoulders a rest. Notice your heartbeat, your breath. Let's come up. So making your way back onto all fours. We're going to do the same thing again. Or this time you can come into a full plank. So if you're going for a knee hover, you can prepare for that. If you want to come into a full plank, take one leg back behind, lengthening, tucking the toes under, breath in. And exhaling, lengthen the other leg back behind, coming into your full plank pose. Breathe deeply in and out, focusing on your breath, focusing on lengthening, squeezing your core, your midsection. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's stretch out the arms, the shoulders. Go ahead and rearrange yourself on the mat if you need to. Find your downward facing dog. And then let's go ahead and warm up through the backs of the legs. So lengthening, bending into one knee, pushing the opposite heel to floor, noticing how you feel, noticing the length in your spine, shoulders, looking in between your legs or towards your navel. Coming to stillness in your down dog. We're going to come onto the tops of the feet. So you want to curl your toes under one at a time or both together. And then push away at the floor, sending your hips up. So again, be gentle. Make sure this feels good for you to be here. We're just stretching out the front of the ankles. And then slowly return, coming to your downward facing dog again. Well done. Take a breath in. Sweep your right leg in your three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. Step your right foot forwards. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, bring your left leg forwards, forward fold, top of the mat. Stay here. You can go ahead and grab onto opposite elbows. Maybe soften the knees, grounding through your feet. Maybe having a sway from side to side. Arms heavy, shoulders heavy, upper body heavy and relaxed. Okay, slowly go ahead, releasing your arms, your elbows if you are holding on to them. Inhale, lengthen halfway to your flat back. Exhale, find your forward fold again. Breathing in, arms reach all the way up, palms touch, maybe you watch them touch. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale to your flat back, lengthening your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step back to your plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and chin to floor, sending your hips up, squeezing your elbows in towards your waist. Breathing in, come up to your baby cobra. Lengthen your legs, pointing through the toes, elbows bend, squeeze them back behind, lifting through your back a little bit. And then exhale, press your palms, tuck your toes back into your down dog. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, sweep your left leg in your three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, step it through in between your hands, come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, right leg forwards, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, lengthen halfway to your flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step back to your plank pose. Chaturanga on your knees, toes, or same as before, any way you like here. Inhale to your back bend, so maybe it's a cobra, maybe it's an upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. So feel free to take any variation through each chaturanga each time we get there. Okay, take a breath in. Notice how you feel in your body. Keep sending your hips up, heels to mat. Inhale, sweep your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhale, knee to nose, hold and squeeze shoulders over wrists. Inhale, extend the right leg back again, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, extend the right leg back again. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, hold and squeeze. Inhale, extend your right leg up one more time. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. This time, step your right foot in between your hands. We're going to come up to that high lunge, so push away through your feet. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, sink through your hips. Take another big breath in, lengthen. Exhale this time, bring your back heel to the floor as you turn your toes out to the side in your warrior two. Look ahead of your right fingertips, nice and strong through your limbs, ground through your feet, squeezing those thighs a lot. Flip your right palm up, inhale, reverse your warrior, take your right arm up and over, lengthening your right side body strong through your legs. Exhaling, bring your right arm on your right leg, side angle pose. Bring your left arm along your left ear. So feel free to go nice and long through your legs or shorten your stance as we move from pose to pose. Lengthen your left side body a lot. Inhale this time, press into your right foot. Straighten your right leg as you come up in your reverse triangle, taking your right arm up and over. Push away through your right heel. Notice your right glute, right thigh. On your next exhale, warrior two, bend your right knee, arms long. Let's go ahead and switch our feet a little bit. So bring your hands onto your hips and bring your back foot in. So you want to be about shoulder width through your feet, your legs, and maybe a little bit wider. You can always go longer if you prefer. Bring your hips square to the front. Take a breath in, lengthen. Exhale, pull your right hip back and hinge forward, keeping that spine nice and long. Bring your left arm anywhere out in front of you, right hand onto your lower back. Breathe in, lengthen a little bit more. Exhale, rotate your right shoulder up. Option to bring that left hand to the mat. You can also place it on a block inside or outside of your right leg. Option to bring the right arm up to the ceiling as well in your revolved triangle. Keep pulling that right hip back. Stay with your balance. Let's slowly begin to return. Right hand onto your lower back. Rotate your chest forwards. Bring both hands onto your hips. Come up as you lengthen your spine. One more time. Exhaling, pull your right hip back and fold. Again, keeping your spine long, or you can fold over that right leg. Exhaling to the back of your right leg, hamstring stretch. Keep breathing deeply in and out as you pull your right hip back each time a little bit more. Inhale, bend your right knee, press your palms to mat, go nice and long with your left leg, squeeze your belly and push the floor away, right leg back, any plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take one full breath here, pushing the floor away, lengthening that spine. Heels to floor as you exhale. Sweep your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips, reaching that left foot behind your right leg, knee up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, come back to center. Exhale, squeeze, knee to nose. Inhale, extend your left leg back behind, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, left knee, right tricep. Rotate. Inhale, extend your left leg one more time. Exhale, bend your knee, left tricep. Hold and squeeze. Inhale, extend your left leg one more time. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. This time, step your left foot in between your hands. We are going to come up to that high lunge on this side. So push the floor away, breathe in, bring both arms up. Exhale, sink through your hips, ground through your feet. Breathe in, lengthen one more time. Exhale, warrior two, back heel down, turn the toes out to the side, look ahead of your left fingertips, left knee bent. Flip your left palm up, take a breath in, reverse your warrior, bring your left arm up and over, lengthen your left side body, push away through your feet, strong in your legs. Breathe in again. Exhale, side angle pose, left arm on your left leg, right arm comes along your right ear, lengthen through that right side body, ground through the outer edge of your right foot, reaching through your right fingertips. Let's breathe in again. This time push away through your left foot, straighten your left leg as you come up in your reverse triangle. Lengthen your left side body again, any right arm. Breathe in, exhale to your warrior two. Bending your left knee, look ahead of your left fingertips. Let's go ahead and rearrange the legs on this side, hands to hips. Bring your right foot in, maybe about shoulder width or longer. You can go wider through your legs as well for balance. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull your left hip back and hinge forward, spine long. Bring your right arm to the anywhere out in front, left hand onto your lower back. Inhale, lengthen one more time. Exhale, rotate your left shoulder up. Maybe bringing that right hand onto the mat, inside or outside of your left leg. If you have a block, that's useful here as well. Option to take that left arm up to the ceiling this time in your revolved triangle. Keep your gaze wherever is best for your balance. Strong in both legs. Remember to keep pressing into your right foot as well. Keep squeezing your belly, rotating through each exhale. Let's slowly return. Bring your left hand onto your lower back, rotating your chest forwards, both hands on your hips, lifting your spine up. Feel free to rearrange the legs. Breathe in, lengthen one more time. Exhale, pull your left hip back again and fold for your hamstring stretch. Keep focusing your exhales to the back of your left leg. Keep grounding through those feet. Two straight legs, any upper body, anywhere in space, Okay, nice and slow, bend your left knee, press your palms, go nice and long with your right leg this time. Take your left leg back behind, any plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Notice your breath. Notice how you feel in your entire body. Lengthen your spine, backs of your legs. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Look ahead in between your hands. On your next breath in, step, float, or jump top of the mat, finding a half lift here, lengthening that spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Palms touch at the top. Maybe you watch them touch. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, big breath in, arms up to the ceiling. This time, interlace your fingers and press your palms up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Exhale, take a side bend over to your right. Inhale, come back to center, lengthen. Exhale, take a side bend over to your left this time. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your palms together, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float, or jump back to plank or chaturanga straight away. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good breathing here, pushing the floor away again, lengthening that spine as you bring your hips up and heels towards the floor. Notice how you feel in your body. Inhale, extend your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips again, staying here. Or let's come into that wild thing, rotating onto the outer edge of your left foot, bringing your right toes behind that left leg, taking your right arm all the way up and over, flipping your belly up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Exhale, let's bring the right hand to mat. Take your right leg all the way back up in your three-legged dog. Take a big breath in again. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. Step your right foot in between your hands. We're going to find a high lunge one more time. So press into your feet. Inhale, both arms come up, high lunge. Exhale, sink through your hips. Take another breath in, lengthen. Exhale, bring your back knee towards the floor. It does not touch. Inhale, push away through your feet, come up, high lunge. Exhale, lower back down, same as before. One more time. Inhale, push away through your feet, high lunge. Exhale, bring your back knee towards the floor. And this time, land your left knee to mat, tuck your toes out, hands on your hips. Let's heel toe the right foot out to the side, go nice and wide. Bring your hands to the inside of your right leg. Left hand on your mat, right hand to the inside of your right leg. Push the leg away from you as you roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Rotate your right shoulder up. Breathing in again, take your right arm all the way up and over, reaching through your fingertips, opening through your heart. Exhale, bring your right arm forwards, thread it through underneath your left arm. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, extend your right arm up. Exhale, thread it through, rotating across the backs of your shoulders, squeezing your belly as you reach through the fingers. Inhale, come up, lengthen your right arm, really reach. And exhale, thread it through one more time. Let's breathe in, take your right arm all the way up again. And stay here as you breathe out. Notice your left leg, your right hip. Option 2, come onto your left forearm as well. Open maybe a little bit more through your chest, your shoulder. Stay wherever you are comfortable. Take a breath in. Come back up onto your left hand. And then as you exhale, bring your right hand to mat out in front in your lizard lunge. Let's press the palms into the mat. Take a breath in, lengthen through your spine. And then exhale, bring the front of your pelvis towards the floor. And then maybe from here you want to walk your hands out forwards. Maybe come down onto your forearms. Option to tuck your toes under at the back. Lift your knee up as well. Any lizard lunge. Keep your spine nice and long. Keep squeezing your belly in. Stay with the work. Stay with the stretch. Keep breathing deeply in and out. Okay, slowly let's come back up onto the hands. Walk your hands back in and then bring your back knee up if it isn't here already. Slowly through your next exhale, walk your hands towards your left leg, turning both feet facing towards the left, finding a wide-legged stance, feet parallel or toes slightly turned in. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold, bringing the crown of your head towards the floor. Keep pressing into those feet. Think about sending those hips up and pressing the legs back behind, feeling the stretch in the backs of your legs. Keep the back of your neck relaxed. And then let's take the arms, the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and then bring your arms up to the ceiling. Maybe have a pulse if it feels nice here for your shoulders. Remember to keep working the legs and the feet. Relax your upper body. Relax your face. Okay, nice and slow on your next inhale. Go ahead and release your arms, release your fingers, bring them all the way around to the front. And then exhaling, walk your hands into your right leg, turning both feet facing forwards again, 2 parallel feet. And then bring your back foot in a little bit. Shift the weight into your right foot. Release your hands when you're ready, any arms, any hands. Pressing into your right foot a lot, float your back leg off the mat. Finding your warrior 3 balance. Press into your right foot, squeeze your right thigh a lot. Maybe you press into your left heel, matching the energy of your standing leg. Breathe in, bend your right knee, bring your left leg all the way around to front, knee into chest. Exhale, release your left foot to mat. Let's shake both legs out. Well done. Top of your mat, breath in, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, breath in, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhaling, bend your knees, finding a chair pose, sitting your hips back behind. Take a breath in again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float or jump back, plank pose or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take a moment to notice how you feel, and we'll repeat that on the other side. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Again, you can stay here or find a wild thing, rolling onto the outer edge of your left foot. Right toes behind the left leg. Take your left arm up and over, flipping your belly up towards the ceiling. Push away through your feet. Lift, lengthen your heart. Squeeze your glutes as you push your belly button up. Take a breath in. Exhale, let's close, left hand to mat. Take your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Breathing in, lengthening the leg. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in, step your left foot in between your hands. Coming back into your high lunge, press away through your feet. Inhale, both arms reach up, and exhale here, grounding through your feet. Let's breathe in again. Exhale, bend your back knee towards the mat so it does not touch. As you inhale, push the feet away at the floor, come up, high lunge 2 more times. Exhale, lower your back knee towards the mat. Inhale, push away through your feet, come up, high lunge. 1 more time, exhale to lower, stay here, and then bring your right knee to mat, tuck your toes out, hands to your hips. Heel toe your left foot out to the side this time. Both hands to the inside of your left leg on the mat. Press the right hand on the mat, bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg, push the knee away from you as you roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, rotate your left shoulder up. Take a breath in, take your left arm all the way up and over, open, and exhale. 1 more time, breath in. Exhale, bring your left arm forwards, threading it through underneath your right arm this time. Twice more, inhale, extend your left arm up, reaching your heart open. Exhale, thread it through, rotating across the backs of your shoulders, squeezing your belly in as you reach to the fingertips. Inhale, extend left arm up and over, notice your shoulder. Exhale, thread it through 1 more time, really using all your effort here, stay active. Inhale, extend your left arm all the way up and over. Staying here as you exhale, notice your right leg, front of your right leg, left hip. Option to come onto that right forearm again. Wherever you are, stay rotated open through your heart, your chest, your collarbone. Notice the work in your hip, in your leg. Take a breath in. And then slowly let's return. Come back up onto the right hand. See if you can do it without any other support. Exhale, bring your left hand forwards in your lizard lunge. Let's set up here. Press into the palms. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale. Bringing your hands, maybe walking them further forwards, maybe forearms, maybe tucking the toes under, lifting that back knee up. So stay wherever you feel good on this side, so you can still feel the work in your hip. Keep breathing, keep the spine nice and long, keep squeezing that belly in. Try and find stillness in the effort and the work. Well done. Nice and slow. Let's begin to back off. So if you are on your forearms, slowly begin to come back up onto your hands one at a time. And then tuck your toes under the back, lift your back knee up if you aren't already here. Breath in. Exhale, walk your hands towards your right leg this time, turning both feet towards your right, finding 2 parallel feet or toes slightly turned in. Hands on the mat or hands on your hips. Take a breath in, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bringing the crown of your head towards the floor. Relax the back of your neck. Keep pressing into those feet, sending those hips up, pressing your legs back behind, energizing through your entire legs. Notice the area underneath your hips as well. So it's a big stretch for your entire legs basically. Breathing in, let's take the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and then reach your arms up to the ceiling, maybe pulsing the arms here if it feels nice for you. Notice how you feel in this second fold, noticing the backs of your legs, noticing the crown of your head and your shoulders. Keep breathing deeply in and out. And then let's slowly go ahead, release the fingers, release the hands, bring your arms round to the front as you breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands into your left leg this time, bringing both feet facing forwards, bending your left knee. We're going to press the palms and then walk your right leg in a little bit. So you want to shift the weight into the left foot this time. Get light on your right toes. Releasing your hands when you're ready. Any hands, any arms. Press into your left foot a lot. Float your right leg up off the mat. Anywhere in space you are standing on one leg, squeeze your left thigh. Maybe press into that right heel. Match the energy of your standing leg as well. Keep your balance, keep your gaze and your focus. Breathing in, bend your left knee, bring your right leg all the way around to the front, knee into chest. And then exhale, release your right leg, shake your legs out. Top of your mat, breath in, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, from here, we're going to begin to take the feet nice and wide. So begin to heel toe the feet out wide. We are going to come to sit in a squat. So find your positions for your legs, maybe turning the toes out. Breathe in, bring your arms up, palms touch. Exhaling, begin to bend your knees, begin to bring your hips towards the floor. We're going to come into that squat, so try to keep your spine nice and long the whole entire time. Once you are here, bring your hands to heart, elbows to the insides of the legs. Feel free to make any adjustments through your legs. Keep lengthening your spine. Keep bringing your tailbone down towards the floor. Press into your heels a lot. Notice your hips when you do that. Maybe closing down the eyes here, focusing on your breath and then feeling through your hips. Notice the feeling of being grounded as you press your heels into the floor, heavy through your hips, nice and supported by the earth beneath. Notice your spine, your neck, and your head. Okay, so let's come into a crow pose from here. So we're going to bring the hands onto the mat, spread the fingers wide, bring your feet behind your wrists, come up high onto your toes. Pressing into your palms, find that gripping action against the floor. Bend your elbows and bring your legs onto your arms. Shifting the weight forwards into your palms, getting used to shifting the weight forwards. Maybe you rock back and forth here a little bit. If you feel like you can hold it, stay here, squeeze your belly in. And maybe you lift one foot off at a time and then switch sides. So remember, gaze is somewhere out in front of your hands, in front of your fingertips, ahead of your fingertips. So you can go ahead and have a play with that. If you are able to hold one foot up for a few seconds, press into your palms even more, squeeze your belly. Think about squeezing those thighs and your triceps as you float the other leg off. So you should feel like the other foot is just coming off on its own. And then holding it here, maybe bringing the big toes together at the back. So wherever you are in your crow practice, stay and be patient and breathe through it and practice a lot. You want to practice that gripping and that squeezing through your entire body, and the rest follows. And remember your gaze. Okay, once you have had enough, let's come back to the top of the mat. If you have moved like me, back in your squat. Bring your hands onto the mat. And then let's take the legs back behind. You can also jump back from a crow here, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And stretch out those shoulders, the arms, pressing your heels towards the floor. Notice the backs of your legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your knees down onto the floor. Tuck your toes out, hips to heels. Child's pose. Feel free to take the knees out nice and wide, arms out in front. Bringing your palms together at the top. Lift your hands up and bring your thumbs to the back of your head or neck. Keep pressing your hips to heels. If you have space, feel free to walk your elbows a little bit further forwards and then bring your hips towards your heels again as you exhale. Notice your upper arms, your shoulders, and your upper back. Let's go ahead and release the arms, hands to mat, lifting your gaze up, walk your hands in towards your knees till you come up to seated. And then bring your legs around to the front, sitting on your hips, shake your legs out. And then we'll do a couple of seated poses here. So I'm going to come to face you and I will also mirror you. So bring your right foot underneath, left leg on top. You can cross your legs here or bring one leg on top of the other. So the left leg would be on top of your right. Or maybe you stack your knees. Find your position through your legs. Inhale, take both arms up to the ceiling. Bring your palms together at the top. Exhale, bring them down by the sides of your body. Breathe in, take your right arm up and over, finding a big side stretch on this side. Softening into your left elbow, maybe coming down onto your left forearm. Keep your gaze wherever it's comfortable. You want to keep your chest nice and open to the front. Keep lengthening your right side body, squeezing your right side waist, maybe as you press your left forearm or palm at the mat. Keep bringing the right hip to the floor. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, take both arms up to the ceiling one more time. Exhale, bring the palms to face me as you bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. And then squeeze the arms towards one another, bringing your right arm over your left, bringing the backs of your hands or palms together. Breathe in, arms reach up. Exhale, fold, pressing your hips at the back. And then rounding through your spine, notice your lower back, notice the backs of your shoulders, chin in towards your chest, relax your neck. Keep pressing your hips down into the floor of the back. And keep lengthening your spine, squeezing your belly in through each exhale. Well done. Breathing in, come all the way back up. Go ahead, release your arms, release your fingers as you exhale, hands to mat. From here, we're going to bring the knees and the ankles towards one another. So opposite knees, opposite ankles. So begin to slide the legs away, bringing your right foot to your left inner thigh, or you can also keep your legs crossed. Right hand to the outside of your left knee. Take your left hand anywhere back behind. Take a breath in, push away at the floor, lengthen. Exhale, rotate your left shoulder back. Maybe bringing that left hand all the way around to the front, finding a bind opposite side waist, or you have your foot maybe. Keep breathing in to lengthen, and exhale to rotate that left shoulder back. Noticing the backs of your shoulders, your chest, and your collarbone as well, middle of your spine. Breathe in, come all the way around to the front. And then as you exhale, bring both legs out long, one at a time, shake them out. And we'll move on to the other side. When you're ready, this time bringing your left leg at the bottom, right leg on top, crossing your legs, or maybe crossing the legs over one another, or again, stacking your knees this time. Grounding through your hips, arms down by the sides of your body. Breathe in, arms reach up. Exhale, bring your arms down by the sides of your body one more time. Inhale, this time left arm reaches up and over. Lengthen your left side body, squeezing your right side waist. Maybe softening into that right elbow, or maybe coming down onto your right forearm. Keeping your gaze wherever is comfortable for you. Keep opening your heart, your chest and collarbone. Squeezing your right side waist, lengthening your left side waist. Keep bringing your left hip towards the mat. So you're stretching in two opposing directions here. Notice how you feel on this side in your hip as well. Nice and slow, inhale, come up. Exhale, go ahead and release the arms. Breathe in, take both arms up to the ceiling one more time. Exhale, palms face forward, bend the elbows to your shoulders, and squeeze the arms towards one another, this time left over right, backs of your hands together, or maybe palms touch. Inhale, bring your arms up and over, notice the backs of your shoulders. Exhale, press your hips to the mat as you round through your back, notice your lower back. And then as you close, notice the backs of your shoulders, back of your neck as you bring your chin in towards your chest. Squeezing your belly in, grounding through your hips at the back and rounding your spine. Notice the work, the stretch in your hip as well. Anything else that comes up for you. Focusing on your breath and focusing on all sensations. Breathe in, come all the way back up again, and exhale, release your arms. Let's rearrange, so either your legs are crossed or you're bringing your knees and ankles, opposite knees and ankles towards one another. This time bringing your right foot maybe to your left inner thigh. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Take your right hand back behind. Press away at the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate your right shoulder back. And maybe from here you bring your right hand to your opposite side waist, or maybe you have your foot. Keep lengthening, inhaling, and exhaling, rotating. Notice how you feel on this side. Notice the middle of your spine, backs of your shoulders, and your chest and your collarbone. Relax your face. Focus on the breath. Nice and slow. On your next inhale, make your way all the way back round to the front. And then let's go ahead and exhale, release the legs one at a time, shake them out. Okay, so we're going to come to lie down. So you want to come towards the front of your mat now, keeping the knees soft, maybe bent. Bring your arms out in front of you. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, squeeze your belly in, hug your navel in towards your spine, and draw your ribs to your hips. So you're shortening your midsection. and rounding through your spine. So imagine a C shape through your spine, squeezing your belly a lot. Keep breathing and begin to bring yourself down onto the mat, backs of your hips, tailbone, and then working your way up through your spine. So we aren't going to lie down just yet. You want to keep lying down towards the floor. When you reach that point where you start to lose the engagement in your core, come slightly up and hold it here. Keep squeezing and keep breathing deeply in and out. So your legs are not doing any of the work. It's your core muscles that are holding you up. Squeeze a little bit more. Take a breath in. And then on your next exhale, nice and slow with control, begin to lay your spine down onto the mat. Come to lie on your back. Take your arms all the way back behind. Once you are here, full body stretch. Reach through your fingers and your toes. Okay, let's bring the arms back around to the front. Bend your right knee in. So left leg long, right knee bent. Left hand on the mat, palm to floor. Bring your right hand behind your head. Take a breath in, lengthen your torso. As you exhale, bring your left knee, right elbow, squeeze. Inhale, extend, and exhale, squeeze. So you're just squeezing and rotating right elbow, left knee. Breathe in, focus on lengthening your torso, and exhaling, squeezing. Move nice and slow with control. Keep going, take your time. Focus on each squeeze and focus on the lengthening through each inhale. Well done. Exhaling to squeeze and inhale to lengthen. And then this time, let's go ahead and switch legs. So bend your left knee in, right leg long, right hand, arm on the mat, left hand behind your head. Breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Keep going. Keep focusing on that squeezing as you breathe out and lengthening through the front of your abs as you breathe in, reaching that elbow back behind each time you inhale and extending the opposite leg as well. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale, extend. And again, squeeze. And inhale, extend. Well done. Keep focusing on your breath. Okay, and then let's go ahead and come back to center. This time, bend both knees in, arms down by the sides of your body, heels next to in line with your hips. Keep them quite close. Begin to press into your feet. Begin to push your knees forward as you slowly lift up into your bridge pose. Keep working your legs, maybe interlacing your fingers underneath. Lifting up even higher through your chest, squeezing your glutes here, keeping your core engaged. Notice the front of your legs, stretching out your hip flexors. Nice and slow through your next exhale, come all the way back down. Release your fingers, release your spine, your hips, bring your knees into your chest. Let's have a rock side to side. Notice your breath, notice how you feel. And then from here, let's find a happy baby pose. Bring the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees in, hands to the backs of your legs or your feet. Draw your knees in towards your armpits or the floor and rock from side to side. Pressing your knees away from one another, noticing your hips. Maybe reaching the toes back behind. Any happy baby variation that feels good for you right now. Relaxing your face and noticing your breath. Slowly go ahead and bring your knees back together. So feet lifted, leg lifted, knees in towards your chest, arms out with shoulders. Breath in. Exhale, bring your knees, your legs over to your right. Come to look over your left shoulder, or you can go ahead and close your eyes here. Keep exhaling, bringing your left shoulder towards the floor. You can place your right hand on your legs, your knees, for a little bit of support if that feels nice for you here. Let's go ahead and release. Bring your knees back in through your next inhale. And then exhale, take them over to your left. This time turning to look over your right shoulder or towards your right fingertips. Bringing your left hand maybe onto your legs this time. Maybe your eyes are closed here. Again, focus on your breath and focus how you feel on this side. Bringing your awareness to your body and to your breath and to your face. On your next inhale, nice and slow, bring your knees back in towards your chest. And then as you exhale, release your legs, bringing the soles of your feet together on the floor and opening the legs out to the sides in your butterfly legs. Bringing one hand on the heart, one hand on your belly. Closing down the eyes if they aren't already closed. And then begin to focus on your breath here. Just begin to notice the rise and fall of your chest, your lower ribs, your belly. Noticing the back of your body. Noticing your legs each time you exhale. Breathing deeply in and out. Relaxing and softening each part of your body through each exhale. Relaxing and softening all the muscles in your face. Softening your jaw and your cheeks, eyes and your eyebrows, and the space between your eyebrows. Relaxing the forehead, back of your head, and the top of your head. Staying here with your breath and with yourself. And then nice and slow, begin to extend your legs out long, one at a time. Slowly taking your arms back behind overhead, full body stretch. And then slowly knees into chest, come over onto one side and make your way up to seated. And then slowly bringing your hands together at the heart center. I would like to invite you to think of one thing that you are truly grateful for in this moment. Anything that comes to mind at all. When you have finished, if you would like to, gently come to bow your head. And then slowly making your way back up. Gently blinking your eyes open when you are ready. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that practice. I hope that it is just what you needed at this time. And as always, if you did enjoy it, please remember to like this video as it really helps me out. And maybe share it with somebody that you think would enjoy this practice as well. As always, thank you so much if you practice with me, if you watch the whole thing. And I'm sending you so much love and cannot wait to practice with you again. See you real soon. Have a lovely rest of your week.